You've tried the planners, the morning routines, the meal prep Sundays, the self-care schedules, and you're still exhausted. What if I told you that time management will never fix your burnout? Because burnout was never a time problem to begin with. I'm Leah Brown, nurse practitioner with 25 years in healthcare. I'm a mom and I strive to follow what God wants me to do in this life that I've been afforded. I help burned out nurses and advanced practice nurses break free from exhaustion and rediscover their purpose. And today, I want to save you from the trap I see so many nurses fall into, believing that if you could just organize your life better, you'd finally feel okay. You won't, and I'm going to tell you why. Here's what the productivity world sells us. You're burned out because you're not managing your time well enough. So you buy the planner, you wake up earlier, you batch your tasks, you multitask a little bit more, you schedule your workouts like appointments, you put self-care on your calendar like it's a meeting with your manager. And maybe it works for a week, maybe 2 weeks, but then you're right back where you started, dragging yourself out of bed for another 12-hour shift, coming home too tired to do anything but scroll on your phone and fall asleep on the couch. And you think, what's wrong with me? Why can't I get it together? Nothing is wrong with you. You're not burned out because you're bad at managing time. You're burned out because you're spending your life on things that drain your soul. This isn't a scheduling problem. It's an alignment problem. Here's what nobody tells you. You don't manage time. Time passes whether you manage it or not. What you actually manage is energy. And energy isn't just physical. It's emotional, it's spiritual, it's relational. Think about it as a nurse. You can work a 12-hour shift with a great team, patients who are grateful, and a charge nurse or supervisor who has your back, and come home tired but still feel fulfilled. Or you can work an 8-hour shift in a toxic unit, short-staffed, with administration breathing down your neck about patient satisfaction scores, and come home absolutely destroyed. Same hours, completely different energy. Burnout isn't about how much time you're spending. It's about how much of you is being drained and whether anything is filling you back up. When you're living out of alignment with who God created you to be, no amount of time management will fix that. You can't schedule your way back to yourself. Let me give you a different lens. When God established the Sabbath, He wasn't giving us a time management hack. He was teaching us something deeper. You are not your productivity. The Sabbath was never about scheduling rest into a busy week. It was about trust. It was about saying, God, I believe that you can hold the world together without me working every moment. But most nurses and nurse practitioners I know, myself included for many years, live like the whole thing falls apart if we stop. We don't rest because we're afraid. Afraid the patients won't be cared for, afraid we'll fall behind, afraid we'll be seen as lazy or uncommitted. So we keep pushing and we call it dedication. But here's the truth. You can't manage what only surrender can solve. Burnout isn't fixed by a better planner. It's fixed by getting honest about why you're running so hard in the first place and whether the life you're running toward is even the one God designed for you. So here's what I want you to sit with this week. Stop asking how I can fit more into my schedule and start asking, why does my life require so much from me? Are you saying yes to shifts that deplete you because you're afraid of what people will think if you say no? Are you chasing a promotion or a title that you're not even sure you want? Are you filling every minute of your day because stillness feels terrifying? The answer to burnout isn't doing the same things more efficiently. It's doing different things, things that align with who you actually are and who God made you to be. You don't need a new system. You need a new way of living. If you're sitting there thinking, okay, but where do I even start? I've got something for you. I created a free assessment called the True You Assessment. It takes just a few minutes and it helps you see where you really are, not where you think you should be. It's the first step to understanding what's actually draining you and what needs to change. Because here's what I know after 25 years in healthcare: you don't need another productivity hack. You need permission to stop performing and start living. The link is in the description. Take the assessment today. I'm Leah Brown, and your life was meant to be more than a schedule to survive.